would like to give a special nail addict shout out to Miss Black Sheep Does Nails, Exotica's Empire, Latemi Levy, and Kathy Wellman for being the first four to comment on my last video. Thank you ladies so much. Hey y'all, welcome back and welcome if you're new. My name is Sheena, and if you haven't already, please hit the like and subscribe button, and let's go ahead and get into today's set. So I'm using my normal tips that I did get off Amazon along with Cosmo Black from my cart for today's set. So I couldn't let the month go by without doing a Black History Month set, and that is exactly what this one is. Again, this one has been done and should have been posted, but being sick, I wasn't able to do the voiceover, so I just kind of like been holding on to it, but we're here now and we're going to jump right into it. So for today's set, I am doing a polygel overlay and I'm peeling it right back off. So I did obviously do a peel off on my nails before starting in with the set today. So I'm just going in and I'm going to use Cosmo Black on all the nails. Now, I wasn't sure how this would look just because Cosmo Black is a black glitter polygel. So it's black based with like all sorts of colored glitters. So like I see pink, gold, green, blue, just an array of very fine colored rainbow glitters into the polygel. But I decided I wanted this as my base. I did want a black base. And I don't have any black polygel right now that would like do a whole XXL set. So I went with this one and I don't think it came out too bad. But I'm going in like always with my first bead. So I squeeze the polygel from where the tip and the natural nail meet to my free edge. And I'm using 91% alcohol as my slip solution. And I'm just patting that all over the nail first. And then I do go in and smooth everything out and kind of blend it back. So it's as if I'm doing an ombre when I do the 2 bead method. That's what I look at it as. Although, you know, it's just one solid color. That's typically what, you know, it would be in your mind. So I'm just smoothing everything out. I'm doing 2 nails at a time and then curing. Well, actually, I'm sorry. I did all of my first beads and then cured in my lamp for 60 seconds. For me, that's the beauty of polygel, is being able to do multiple nails at once. And then again, it also depends on the type of polygel you use. So I'm using McCart's polygel and their consistency is really nice. It's like pretty firm, so it does stay where you place it. So if you have a softer polygel, you wouldn't be able to do like multiple nails because as you're working on the next nail, you'll start to see it kind of like shift and move a little bit. But me, I always gravitate towards the polygels that are a little bit more firmer. And so McCart is pretty much number one for me when it comes to polygel, because it just always works. Like, I don't have to worry about going in and out of that lamp, and it just makes for a very nice application. Also, when you're doing your polygel nails, I always say this, but it's really important that you want to make sure that you are keeping it like not super thin, but just nice. And then making sure that like your sides are really straight, and making sure you take your time and try to get out any lumps and bumps that may be in the nail, because it does really help you when it comes to filing, shaping, and buffing. You won't have much to do if you're taking your time. And so that's another beautiful thing about Polygel, is you have ample time to actually go in and create a very nice nail. And now I'm going in with the second bead up by the cuticle. For this one, I like to place it a little bit before the cuticle, make it a nice size bead. I'm gonna go in, oh, for this set, actually, I used base gel. So the slip solutions that you can use for Polygel is like you can use base gel. 91% alcohol is really highly recommended if you're using alcohol. And then they do have slip solutions that come in actual kits as well. But for this one, I wanted it to be very easy, so I used base gel. So with base gel, the Polygel, it just applies very nicely, very smooth. I really love using base gel, but I just don't have the base gel to always use, like, because you know you need base gel for a lot of things, for the base of your nails and things like that. So I use it when I need it. And then some sets I will do base gel for a better application. So with base gel, I am able to apply this Polygel very nicely. Nothing sticks to the brush, really nice. I love 91% alcohol, and the reason why I use it is because you can find it anywhere, at a convenience store, at Walgreens, your local CVS, Target, Walmart. I mean, the possibilities are endless. You're gonna find alcohol anywhere. So it's really easy to come by, and cheap is why I like to use alcohol. But they also, like I said, sell slip solutions and kits, and I found some slip solution on Amazon that I'm going to be using in an upcoming video, just to see, you know, the difference, if it kind of replicates base coat, because I really love base coat for Polygel application. Either way it goes, you do want to use something. What I do notice with alcohol is it does kind of break the Polygel down, so the Polygel can possibly start to stick to your brush, and it makes me have to clean my brush pretty regularly when I use alcohol. But again, it works. It does the trick. It doesn't do much distortion to the Polygel itself, so I do use it. But I am going to start trying to use an actual slip solution or a base gel when doing Polygel going forward. So I did go ahead and file shape and buff off camera, and I'm starting in with the design. So for my index, I'm going to do 3 stripes on this to the right side of the nail. So I'm going in first with Madam Glam's The Strip, and I'm making just a nice red thick line here on the nail. I'm going to just like straighten that up to my liking and then give this a 60-second cure in my lamp to hold that into place. So you can flash cure, but with Madam Glam I like to fully cure because I find that their gels are so nice and thick that sometimes when you flash cure it causes rippling. So for the colors today, I am using the strip, which we just saw. I'm also going to be using Sundays, and I'm going to be using this green here, Celestial Green, for today's set. So I'm finishing the index and going right next to the red with Sundays. I'm going to give that a cure, and then right next to Sundays, I'll go in with Celestial Green on this one and give that a 60-second cure to complete this nail. So for the middle finger, I'm starting in with a slanted, like thick line here, basically like a banner, because I'm going to be writing Black History Month in the pieces that I do create. So the first piece obviously is going to be the red with the strip. I'm going to give that a 60-second cure, and then I'll go in with Sundays and Celestial Green and do the same thing as far as making like a little strip here on the nail, curing for 60 seconds in between each of the colors. I hope that everyone is having an amazing morning, afternoon, evening, or night, wherever you may be. And as always, I thank you guys so much if you do take your time to watch my videos. It just really warms my heart. Watching my videos to the end does actually help me out quite a bit. So I appreciate you for taking your time to join me. If you are new to my channel, welcome to the Nail Addict family, and I thank you so much for joining me on my nail journey. It means so much to me that you would take the time to actually subscribe and just take the ride with me on this journey. And if you've been subscribed to my channel, I love you guys so much, and I'm very thankful and grateful for all of the continued love and support. So for my pinky, I'm going to write the word queen out because obviously I am a queen, and I'm just going to alternate the colors. So I'll be writing the Q obviously in red, the U in yellow, the E in green, and so forth and so on till the word is wrote out, and give this a 60-second cure in my lamp. I'm not going to show this whole design, but for the thumb, I decided to use the red, yellow, and green and just make this like triangle shaped design going down the center of this nail. So I saw a picture on Pinterest where like one half of a nail was like filled with this design going all the way down, and it was like a bigger portion of it. So like I can't describe it, and I didn't like screenshot or anything, but it was so cute. But I decided to just do it right up the center on this nail, and in between each of the triangles I do cure for about 15 seconds, and then once everything is done, I give it a full 60-second cure in my lamp. For the ring finger, I am using my Macart rhinestone glue, and I am going to go ahead and do just a very simple rhinestone placement right down the nail using red, yellow, and green rhinestones just to coincide with all of the designs. Once I get it placed how I want, I do a 60-second cure on my lamp. And then I go back to my middle finger using Perfect Black by Madam Glam, and I'm writing Black History Month here on this nail. I tried to write it all out and kind of smudged the word black at the top, so I ended up fixing that, but I did Black in History, gave that a full 60-second cure, and then came back in to write month and gave that a 60-second cure as well. And now I'm going in and top coating all of the nails, and I'll give that a 60-second cure. Off camera, I do apply cuticle oil, and I'll be back in just a moment with the final look. And here is the finished set. It definitely screams Black History Month, and just the importance of it. It was so much more I wanted to say in the video, but I have a very busy day today, so I had to get this voiceover out. You really can't see the shimmer, and it was a rainy day this day, so I couldn't do an outside view. It didn't look half as bad, but it was okay. Comment down below and let me know what you think of this nail set, and if you've made it this far into the video, I would love it if you would like, comment, and subscribe, and hit your post notification bell. Remember to be the best you that you can be, and much love to you all.